Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark Wintermute. We are going to continue off on episode 1. We've just got a few. Why are we panting? We've got a few things left to do. So we still have safety deposit box number. What have I done? 7 and 20. So it is number 13 that I'm missing. I had to look them up. Because otherwise you're going to have me watching, or watching me look for every single house. So number 13 is on a corpse near the frozen river between the Orca gas station and Paradise Meadows farm. Ooh, okay. And then Milton supply caches again. Lovely, lovely Emma who told me that there should be a note on the school, and I went over there and I did not find a note. It's because I didn't look properly. I'm gonna pass some time so that we can actually see. So we will also go do that. Where am I? In a house, obviously. Weather sounds awful outside. Where am I? Trouble is there morphies. I've got one of those. Let's just keep our eyes peeled. There is a wolfie that likes to live over here. So these are the last few tasks to do, and then we can boogie on out of here. So I have been told in better detail that I need to. Oh, look. I would never have seen that. So, where is that? Oh, that's good, because we're going to go this way. Fine. Does it say... behind a home in Milton? And it looks like on the map it is on this side behind a house. Fine, we can do that. Quite excited to be finishing this section. We'll just cross behind here. And then approach. So windy out today. Exactly where I need to go, so I'm just going to light this. Hello, my friend. Could you please notice me and then go away? Thank you. So, I'm going to be behind one of these. Don't know which one though. There it is.
Found it.
Found it.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'll take that. Beautiful. I didn't... This is the river. Follow the river. The frozen river between Orca and... Oh, I know. This river. can't quite remember how to get to it, but I can hardly hear myself over the sound of that. Turn my volume down, sorry. There we go. Down this way, maybe? Can't quite remember the best way of getting to the river. River. This is the river. Downhill directly behind the gas station. There is no river directly behind the gas station. That is lies. I mean, this is the only river I know. So we're just gonna look for a body somewhere along here. See any crozes? There's crows there. Can't see any crows there. So let's go this way. See any crows anymore? I think this is the only river in town. So if I start at one end and walk up, I'll see. Usually. It does say near, right before the slight and turn left up the slope. Oh, maybe it's up there. Maybe it is that. Hello, do you have my safety deposit key? Ha ha ha. He does.
I think I can use this.
Sure I can. Yay, last two objectives. You puppy will. I think when I'm going to be released from this. Towards the end of the week, yeah. So I am currently able to record this a bit earlier in the day. Woo. Because it is half term at the moment. Yay! So it gives me a bit more time because I don't have any actual teaching. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm able to work from home. I'm going into work today actually, but it means I can kind of just get up and start doing stuff rather than have to actually be ready to teach and kind of do all of that stuff, which makes a huge amount of difference actually to my day. You wouldn't think it would. But yeah, I've obviously I'm still new, so I have a lot of mandatory training still to do. So I essentially was able to kind of roll out of bed this morning, make coffee, and start directly on training, without having to. Credit union, that's probably where I want to go, isn't it? Without having to prep myself for a lesson and be more awake. Well, I have to be awake for training too, but you know, it's a bit different. There's my catch-up week. I've got so much training to do, and I kind of wish I hadn't left it all till now. Ooh, stuff and things. But there we go. That is what I did do. That is currently worse. So bye bye. Those are currently worse. So bye bye. Yay! That is all of our side quests. We have done them. So now we're going to go to the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. Boogie on out of here. Oh yeah. Keen on the wind. One of these out instead. I know there's a wolf like right here. I light it. If this episode ends, you might just have a really short episode because I want to separate them out between episodes. So hopefully, I can't remember actually if it ends like as soon as I get to the climbing area or not. We shall see. Otherwise, what I'll probably do is release both episodes. The short end of one and then the beginning of the next one. On the same day. So you don't have to wait. Here we go. Wind is so bad. Oh, the wind. Wind is so slow. I just recently watched Stephen doing one of his challenge myself runs. And he's doing a run where he doesn't have the sound on. So we can hear the sound, but he can't hear the sound. Which I find very intriguing. It'd be nice in one way because I wouldn't be able to hear like Claire. Then you'd never hear the dogs or anything. Which would be pretty trippy. I'd be interested to try that. Like a one-off thing. Probably not a whole series. He's doing it on Misery, which is something else. I've just started a Misery run. My aim to get all of my achievements.
I need to find some place to escape this
It's
cold.
cold, yeah. Do I though? I better have brought my rope with me. Oh my god. I did not. I'm gonna go back to the second rope. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, look, here's the climbing area. Didn't bring the rope though, did I? Okay. Okay. Where have I left that? Grey mothers, I'm assuming. What an idiot. What an idiot. You can get in here? Oh, I already been in here. Let's start this. I can't believe I came up here without checking if I had the rope. Oh, what a doofus. I'm warming up a little bit, basically. Warm up a little bit, and let's hopefully have some torches and fire ready for the next part of our journey. Right. Just double check. It would be here, wouldn't it? Yeah. And it is not. Ourselves a little bit lighter in case we get heavy. In case we get tired. You know what I might do? Just make us a coffee real quick. This is definitely different, this interface. I think this is the old one. Yeah. Now let's take that. Can we get there and back in an hour? I just got well fed. Just pretend you didn't watch this bit. Skip forward a few minutes. I like this plucky music. And it immediately stops. I swear this game listens. Hello. This should work. I'm always a bit dubious now because I've had it not work. And I still feel like I don't quite know the parameters. I know you can't have any afflictions and stuff. But I think there's also like a hidden thing of you can't be under a certain percent of health. It counts it as like weakness. I don't quite know what that percentage is. Okay, we're home. Did I leave the rope here? Yeah. Jeez. Just kidding. We're not really visiting. Once more, we're feeling. Oh, man. I guess. Both my computer and Streamlabs had an update. So if anything does look or sound or feel off to you, do let me know. Actually might be a bit quieter because my mic is not as close to me as it usually is. Oh, look. Big firewood. I have tried to play around with my mic. It's funny, I was talking to somebody when we were playing yesterday who was saying, I think streamers worry too much about their sound. It always sounds fine and they always think it sounds terrible. But I think my noise cancelling was like flipping the beginning and potentially end of my sentences. I have tried to sort that out, but then, you know, you sort one thing and you make another problem. Mhm. Easy, Will. Coffee. I'm just gonna cook one more coffee. Like I said, I don't remember if the game continues from here or not. Just so we've got it. Take a torch. I want to be suddenly encumbered, just as I'm about to climb down. I'm not going to drink my coffee out there. Drink my coffee. Yeah, and that'll give me a warmth bonus. This is Wintermute, so I'm probably safe, but
I have a bad feeling I'm never gonna see this place again.
oh, is that really a problem? Like, it wasn't very nice to us. We crashed. We found some horrible men. Eric's wife has disappeared.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Well,
What the hell? I guess that rope was older than it looked.
okay. So we're not quite done. Yeah, and it's broken, so we can't get back up. Hee Ah. Okay, that's alright. So we're not quite as finished as thought we were. No cave. Oh no, the cave is further along, isn't it? Cave. No, I think there is no cave. Look. This isn't the... Maybe it's further up. I don't know. This isn't usually here, though. That much I do know. Hi, friend. No, we're not going to talk to you?
So, we meet again.
This what you do? Hang around campfires and share wisdom?
These are confusing times. Let me see if I can help you make sense of them. I am an old man. I've seen many things. Some would say too many. I've seen this happen before. We've sinned. Now we're paying the price.
Are you talking about religion?
Not religion. Redemption.
Is this about the lights in the sky?
The lights in the sky are a reckoning. The wonder of humanity and all its creations laid bare. Her warnings went unheeded.
Whose warnings?
Mother Nature's. The signs were there for those willing to see them. This has all happened before. Soon we'll all be tested. We'll have to choose how far we'll go to survive.
What do you mean this has happened before?
Big change is coming. Are you ready to face it?
I'm no hero. I'm just looking for someone. Doing my best to survive in the meantime.
The end of Milton's story is a sad one. Too many people lost after already too much suffering. You chose to take mercy. To save a life that probably didn't deserve to be saved.
You mean the convict? How'd you know about that?
Whispers in the wind.
I bet. bastard deserve to die, all right. But it's not for me to pass judgment on that.
Let's hope you hold on to your merciful ways, and the new world doesn't just grind you to dust.
Look, my friend is out there. I'm gonna find her, and then we're gonna get out of here. The power's gonna come back. We'll get the roads back open, Milton will recover. Everything will go back to being the way it's supposed to be.
How do you know this isn't how things are supposed to be?
Good luck, old man. Enjoy your apocalypse.
You keep your luck, stranger. I have a feeling you're going to need it.
Okay. Can I talk to him again? No. Can I take your coffee? Yes, I can. Can I take your rabbit? I want to get burned. Yeah, I'm just going to eat all your stuff. Don't mind me. Oh, the cave's up there. The cave is there. Oh, bunnies. Back when bunnies used to be here. I don't think there's any reason for me to go in the cave, but... bedrock.
I could use this.
Yes, better than mine. But again, I don't know if I'm going to get to keep any of it, but... for now, it saves me finding it. Yeah, it's interesting that that Methuselah little conversation is different if you choose to kill the convict. It's only a short rope, I should be fine. No, I'm just assuming this is where I'm going. Are you tired? Can't do anything about that. Well, I could make another coffee, but I'm not going to for now. Bad music. I wish we had more of the different music in survival. Except that a lot of this music from Wintermute is copyrighted. Sadly. That would mean the streamers would need to turn it off or be demonetized. See you later, Milton. We've got plenty of food. Not even gonna bother. Yeah, I'm trying to obviously 100% the achievements. Some of them I have done before. I was debating not worrying about like finishing them off if I'd done them before, but I decided I wanted this run to be fully 100%, which means not leaving things off. So I right there, yeah, we've got a lantern. Not overweight yet. So. They made the cave music really creepy in Wintermute. I don't know why. I prefer it. Do I prefer it? I don't know that I do prefer it. I dislike the cave music in story mode. It like it loops continuously and it quite drives me mad. I'm a bit noise sensitive to certain things. Funny, even like normal music that I like. Some days I just can't listen to it. My husband is very musical, and he will often just randomly start like something will get into his head, and off he is then on either playing it himself or listening to it. And some days I'm just like, you need to turn it off or turn it down. The noise is just too much for me, or I just leave. Um, and then other days I'm like full volume. It's not all the time. It's to do with how tired I am and stuff. My brain just goes, no, we can't deal with that today. Oh shit! I'd forgotten about this. Yay! Episode 1, 100%ed. Here we are, everyone. So yeah, we will continue on to episode 2. I'd forgotten about the bear at the end there. But it has reminded me that we spend a lot of time trying to kill the bear in the next one. Some spoilers there, sorry, but it's probably one of my least favourite parts of Wintermute. In my own real life, I'm not someone that would go and hunt a bear for really any reason. So yeah, it feels, I don't know, I don't like it. But I will play it. But yeah, it feels a bit much sometimes. So I understand if you feel the same and you don't fancy watching it, you can definitely skip through those bits. I am not at all offended. Okay. Right. While I would love to just sit and watch all of the credits for everybody because I think it's nice to do, I am actually going to wrap this up here because I need to get back to work. It's kind of perfect timing, just for a little quick lunchtime streamaroo because I'm at home. I will probably record some more of this week because again, if I'm working from home, I can just do it in my lunch break, which is nice. This is slightly shorter. I'm going to try and get around the 45-minute mark for next episodes. But yeah, like I've mentioned before, if there's a good stopping point between 30 minutes and half an hour, I will probably stop them there. But yeah, I would hopefully I'm going to try and get through them before March, but it might not happen. We'll see. There we go. Episode 2. You can kind of tell I'm going to be playing with the bear. That is it, everyone. I will see you in the next